Picture the perfect suburban family. Big house, nice cars, smiling kids. Everyone thinks they're living the American dream. Then one night, gunshots ring out. Blood on the walls. The garage goes up in flames. The police arrive and find a murder scene straight out of a nightmare. But there are no bodies. This is the true story of the family that staged their own murder to disappear forever. Or so they thought. I'm Mr. Gray, retired investigator. These are the stories that never left me.
In the sun-drenched suburbs of Alpharetta, Georgia, an affluent enclave about 25 miles north of Atlanta, where manicured lawns met upscale shopping centers like Avalon and top-rated schools like Milton High drew families chasing the Southern dream, the air was thick with the scent of magnolias and freshly cut grass in the spring of 2023. Alpharetta embodied the New South. Tech jobs at companies like LexisNexis and the Windward Parkway Corridor, weekends at Lake Lanier for boating with Yeti coolers full of Sweetwater IPAs, and community events like the Taste of Alpharetta Festival with food trucks serving pulled pork sliders and craft beers. Homes here average $600,000, with HOA fees ensuring no unkempt yards or unauthorized basketball hoops. It was the kind of place where neighbors waved from BMW SUVs, kids played soccer in travel leagues sponsored by Chick-fil-A, and Sunday mornings meant brunch at South Main Kitchen after services at North Point Community Church. The Whitaker family at 247 Oakwood Drive seemed to fit right in. Mark Whitaker, 45, was a mid-level executive at a logistics firm in nearby Johns Creek, commuting daily on GA 400 with a thermos of black coffee from Dunkin' and podcasts like the Joe Rogan Experience blasting through his Ford F-150 speakers. Tall and fit from weekend hikes at Sawney Mountain Preserve, with a neatly trimmed beard and polos from Vineyard Vines, Mark was the dad who coached his son's Little League team at Wills Park, grilling hot dogs from Publix after games and high-fiving kids in Under Armour gear. His wife, Laura, 42, worked part-time as a real estate agent for Keller Williams, showing McMansions to newcomers from the north, her southern drawl charming clients over sweet tea at local cafes like Valor Coffee. With her blonde bob styled at the Dry Bar in Avalon and yoga pants from Lululemon, Laura organized PTA bake sales at Webbridge Elementary, making pecan pies with Caro syrup and volunteering for charity runs like the Peachtree Road Race on the 4th of July. Their kids completed the picture. Emily, 16, a junior at Milton High, captain of the debate team and obsessed with her Instagram feed, posting selfies from Starbucks runs on Old Milton Parkway or hikes at Big Creek Greenway with friends and athleisure from Dick's Sporting Goods. And young Ben, 12, a Fortnite fiend who played travel baseball with Rowling's gloves and dreamed of the Atlanta Braves, practicing in the backyard with a pitching net from Amazon. The Whitakers' home was a 2-story colonial with a 3-car garage, vinyl siding in neutral beige, and a backyard pool where summer barbecues featured Mark flipping burgers on a big green egg, while Laura served Arnold Palmer's, half iced tea from Lipton, half lemonade from Minute Maid. But beneath the facade, cracks had formed. Mark's job was shaky. Supply chain disruptions from the pandemic and inflation had led to layoffs, and his salary barely covered the mortgage on their $750,000 house, Emily's orthodontist bills from Invisalign, and Ben's club baseball fees. Laura's real estate commissions dried up in a slow market, with interest rates at 7% scaring off buyers. They were drowning in debt. $50,000 in credit cards from Visa and American Express, a second mortgage from Bank of America, and loans from Mark's 401k. Arguments whispered in the kitchen after kids were asleep. "We can't keep this up," Laura would say. "Something has to change." Mark had an idea, one born from too many episodes of Dateline on NBC and true crime podcasts like Crime Junkie listened to on his commute. Life insurance. He had a $2 million policy through Allstate, Laura $1 million, kids covered under Family Riders. "If we disappeared," he floated one night over wine from Total Wine and More, "start fresh, new identities, new life." Laura laughed at first. "Like in the movies, we're not criminals, Mark." But desperation grew. By April, they researched how to fake deaths, buy fake IDs from dark web forums accessed via Tor on Mark's laptop, and stage a scene. Inspiration came from cases like the Slender Man stabbing in Wisconsin or faked drownings in Florida lakes, stories they'd seen on 2020 on ABC.
They decided. A home invasion gone wrong. Bodies disposed but never found. Insurance payout to a hidden account. The plan? Stage a murder-suicide. Burn bodies using animal remains from a butcher in Marietta. Flee to Mexico with cash. New names from a contact in Atlanta's underground. Spring turned to summer. The Georgia heat wave bringing temperatures to 95 degrees with humidity that made shirts cling like second skin. The Whitakers acted normal. Emily's Sweet 16 party at Topgolf in Alpharetta with friends snapping photos for Snapchat. Ben's baseball tournament in Roswell with Gatorade coolers and parents cheering from lawn chairs. Mark and Laura attended a marriage retreat at North Point Church, pretending to strengthen their bond while plotting its end. Mark bought supplies discreetly. Burner phones from Walmart in Cumming, gloves and bleach from Home Depot in Johns Creek, a .38 revolver from a gun show in Lawrenceville. No background check needed for private sales in Georgia. Laura researched insurance claims. In Georgia, death certificates required for payout, but if bodies missing, presumed dead after investigation. They opened an offshore account in the Cayman Islands via a shady app found on Reddit's /personal finance, transferring small amounts to avoid flags. Kids were kept out, too young to know. "We're planning a surprise vacation," Laura told them. The night, June 15th, 2023, a Saturday. Kids at sleepovers. Emily at a friend's in Milton, Ben at a teammate's in Swanee. Mark and Laura staged it. Overturned furniture in the living room. Blood from a pig's heart bought at a butcher's shop in Buford smeared on walls. Mark fired the gun into a pillow for residue. Then, bodies. Pig carcasses wrapped in sheets, doused in gasoline in the garage, set ablaze to simulate cremation. They fled in Laura's Honda CR-V, pre-packed with clothes, $20,000 cash from home equity line, and fake IDs bought for $5,000 from a contact in Atlanta's Little Five Points, names John and Sarah Miller. Neighbors heard shots, saw smoke. 911 calls flooded Fulton County Dispatch. Alpharetta PD arrived first. Officers and Crown Vics, lights flashing. Alpharetta Police Department, a modern station off Old Milton Parkway with community rooms for coffee with a cop events, sprang into action. Lead detective Sarah Klein, 48, a veteran with 20 years from Atlanta PD, took the case. Klein, with short hair and a no-nonsense attitude honed from domestics in Fulton County, arrived at the scene with crime tape fluttering in the breeze. House in chaos, blood spatter, shell casings, burned garage with charred remains. "Looks like murder-suicide," the uniform said. But Klein's gut said no. No body's intact. Remains animal? Lab tests at GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation in Decatur, confirmed pig DNA. Kids questioned at friends' homes. Mom said surprise trip. Finances checked. Debts, insurance policies, offshore account flagged by IRS, transfers traced. FBI joined for potential fraud. Special Agent Tom Riley from Atlanta Field Office. Surveillance video from neighbor's Ring camera, Mark and Laura loading CRV, driving off before fire. BOLO issued nationwide. In Mexico, Millers holed up in Puerto Vallarta, but paranoia set in. Mark drank too much Modelo at beach bars, Laura homesick. Back home, Klein connected dots. Fake IDs from Atlanta sting operation. Tip from Puerto Vallarta expat, American couple acting sketchy. FBI coordinated with Mexican federales, arrest at a cantina. Extradited to Georgia. Trial in Fulton County Superior Court, Atlanta, 2024. DA charged fraud, arson, child endangerment. Whitaker's defense, desperation, not malice. Guilty, 15 years each. Kids in foster care, scarred. Alpharetta whispered, perfect families hide horrors. Thanks for listening. If you want more cases from my old files, like the video and subscribe. There's plenty left in the casebook.